This is John Lauder, host of The Cheap Seats. Thanks for listening to the following broadcast on Public House Media.
What's up, everybody? This is Christian Heimel, host of Press Row here on Public House Media. Thanks for listening to the following broadcast on Public House Media. Once you're done with this episode, I hope you'll come check out my show, Press Row, where we talk about the biggest issues in sports with the analysts, experts, and reporters who cover them. No nonsense, hard-hitting interviews on the sports topics you're talking about. A new show comes out every single Thursday. And don't forget to subscribe on iTunes so you never miss an episode of Press Row. Thanks again for checking out the following broadcast on Public House Media.
To say that it's nearly an irrefutable truth that everyone had moments of their childhood that were awkward, uncomfortable, or downright cringy. Maybe we didn't manage our way through middle school as gracefully as many characters from movies that we watch. Maybe we had a lot of gross pimples, or maybe we just sweated a ton, like I do every time I record a podcast. Or maybe, just maybe, we had large man breasts. Unfortunately for me, I fit the bill for all of those. Moment of silence for me. But growing up through middle school can be a challenging, troubling time. Bo Burnham's charming little film 8th Grade tackles this time period in an equally uneasy, cringe-inducing, yet beautifully realistic way. The film is told loosely through self-help YouTube videos made by our protagonist Kayla, played by Elsie Fisher. The opening image is her digitized eyes on the monitor screen. We can see the vulnerability and nervousness in her eyes, yet it's digitized, making it unclear and noisy, a pretty solid metaphor for this troubling time period in adolescence. The children's relationship with technology is a prevalent theme in the movie, how it connects them, yet pushes them away from actual, healthy social interactions. It's very smart social commentary, yet it's handled in a gut-busting comedic tone, for the most part. That doesn't mean that in some scenes it doesn't take time to slow down and have a real, dramatic, yet nuanced character interaction, like the campfire scene with her father. It's one of my favorite scenes of the year, actually. And that is only accentuated by the beautiful performances by Elsie Fisher and the rest of the cast. Elsie is terrific. She's so innocent, yet she's kind of a brat, but she has a really good heart. It's a complex role with a variety of emotions, and she was truly the encapsulation of what it's like to be a socially awkward kid in middle school. Like I said, everyone is genuinely lovely in the movie. Josh Hamilton plays the father with immense sincerity. Emily Robinson plays a peppy, overly kind high school student named Olivia. You really can't tell if she's being super duper nice or super duper fake, which is a great detail that contributes well to the story of this really confusing time period. Everyone contributes so well to the film and its overall aesthetic. They seem real, like real enough that it's hilarious, especially some of the grade school students. The film subverts expectations at many turns. It will keep you watching a truly uneasy scene that will make your skin crawl. You're just screaming for the camera to cut away, but you're still trapped inside that car. You think that maybe, just maybe, she'll keep following that jerk young boy that she's very interested in, but she enters a difficult yet fulfilling confrontation. The movie is very relatable. It holds no gruesome or obscene detail back. There is a lot of crude humor in here, which may be off-putting to some since they're, 8th graders, so viewers' discretion is advised. But I've never seen a movie push the envelope with that. The direction is realistic, nuanced, yet goofy. The cinematography often utilizes lights and screens to convey its themes. I especially remember one scene at the mall, where the father, feeling embarrassed, is closed in by the curtain of a photo booth. Insanely intense, noisy, and just confusing musical score pulsated through the film, yielding great comedic moments. It was loud, intricate, yet puzzling, which contributes so well to a movie about a time in life that can be described with all of those words. It's been the first time in a really long while that I was truly impressed by the artistic commitment of an original score. The main issue that I have with this movie was that it's very reminiscent to the 2016 film, The Edge of 17, a movie that I really respect for many of the same reasons I do with this film. In comedic tone, character interactions, story beats, and even the protagonist's arc, 8th Grade obviously was heavily inspired by that film. I don't think that it's a ripoff at all, but it was quite similar. Sometimes I wonder if some humorous actions are self-aware, like the teacher dabbing and the LeBron James jokes. Like, is it supposed to be cringy, or is it adults trying to write for kids? I'll assume the first one because it's a clever movie, but I wasn't always sure. 8th Grade uniquely blends nuanced beauty with unpleasant realities of life. Hilarious, self-aware gags are never in short supply during the hour-and-a-half coming-of-age tale. Pushing boundaries of uncomfortability, Bo Burnham has brought forward an honest, hilarious, original film powered by quiet performances, though its inspirations are apparent. I'd give 8th Grade 4.2 out of 5. I really related to and enjoyed this one. It's really, really relatable to me, and I hope it is for you guys. I mean, maybe I don't. It gets pretty awkward. And remember, there is a lot of uncomfortable, crude humor, so be warned. Thanks for listening, and thanks to Public House Media for powering this show. Check out Cinema Stories by Public House Media on YouTube. Please subscribe and like. Download, share, and like wherever podcasts can be found, especially Spreaker. And remember, if you're ever feeling socially awkward, cringy, or just embarrassed, we've, all of us have been there before. We've all been in 8th grade. Thanks for tuning in and stay fresh.